What is up, Chase That Coin family? Shaka Daniel here, aka Chase That Coin. And today I want to talk about Bit Petite possibly pulling the exit scam. I also want to talk about how low can altcoins go. We'll discuss all that in a few minutes. Let's give it a chance to get some live viewers. Please share this out and hit that like button. Okay. So while we're giving it a few minutes to get some live viewers going, I just want to quickly talk about Bit Petite. I'm going to get back into this when we get a few live viewers going. All right. But you guys should expect things from Bit Petite, like from things like Bit Petite and Regal Coin and all of these other things. They're a mixture of high yield investments, high yield return investments, and multi-level marketing for the most part. Multi-level marketing. Now, the difference between something, hold on, let me officially start the stream. What is up, guys? What is up? All right. Now, the difference between something like a Bit Petite and BitConnect. Now, the main difference in success and failure are hype. Now, the reason that Bit Petite, the reason that BitConnect is still going is because BitConnect, there's a certain period with these kind of programs where if from this point to this point, they do not get a big rush of hype towards them, they die out. All right. They haven't received enough hype to pay, to keep paying people. Now, all of these things use the same thing. All right. They take money, all right, from one person and then they pay it to another person. All right. Now, some of them have different details. BitConnect, what BitConnect is mostly doing is they're taking your Bitcoin at 2,500, and as it goes up in value, they're giving you a little bit of it back in cash, so they really win. You know, you give them your Bitcoin while it's 2,500, it goes up to 5,000, and they spoon feed you less than 1% until no new people are coming in and they can't afford to do that anymore, and then Bitcoin enters a bear market. Now, Bitcoin enters a bear market and new people aren't coming into BitConnect. BitConnect will also quickly disappear. But BitConnect has a perfect storm going for itself. Bit Petite, between that window of it starting and like I said, there's a window in there, and Bit Petite did not receive enough hype. Yes, it was building up quickly. So I don't know if they were just planning to just outright scam people or to do what BitConnect is doing. And eventually this whole thing will fail. So it more so seems like they were planning to just outright scam people. Anything that's guaranteeing you even 1% a day. Anything that guarantees you any kind of return is, whether it's a delayed scam or whether it's an outright scam, whether they're going to scam you today or they're going to scam your friends or the people you tell about it a year from now. So you got, and Jason at 4, let me quickly get into that. Jason Flohrs is somebody I've been following before cryptocurrency. I've been a subscriber to his channel for a while now, because there's certain things I like, certain things he covers I do like. And I like when he starts to when he does skits from Friday and stuff like that. So I've been a subscriber to him. Recently, he's got into cryptocurrency. He did very well off of Vertcoin. He follows Cliff High's webbot picks. That's another story. Cliff High did not recommend Bit Petite. This is something that he decided to get into himself. Long story short, he got into it. You know, these things come with referral links. This is how most people make their money. They're not making money off of just their investments and then they're getting money back off of the 1% or whatever it is, and that's how they're making all this money. No, they're making money off of you giving it to them, right? That's how they make their money. They make their money by showing you a carrot, you give them your money, and then they buy more carrots. And then you sit there and hope that one day you can do this as well. But long story short, he jumped into it, got a referral link, posted the referral link. And this is the thing. No matter how many times you tell your followers, do not invest in this, do not invest in this. Once you talk about it, they're going to go look into it. Especially if you say that you've invested into it and and you're somebody that people look up to within cryptocurrency. And a lot of these guys they're relatively new, 2-3 months into cryptocurrency, and a lot of people look up to them. So a lot of people who have been in cryptocurrency just as long as them, or probably even more time than them, but they still look up to a lot of these people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you cannot blame Snip 4 for Bit Petite, even though his followers reportedly put in $1.2 or $1.3 million before Bit Petite disappeared. So we can't. Knock Fresh, what's up, brother? What's up? Living Crypto, what's up? We can't blame Snip 4 for that. Did he possibly make some money off of that? He said he invested $5,000. And I saw him do a video about it. At that time, his followers put in $500,000, so he got 10% of that, so $50,000. Was he able to get that $50,000? I don't know. Did he know that they planned on exit scamming? It's not official yet, but it's pretty much official. Did he know that they planned on exit scamming with everyone's money? I would have to say that I personally don't. I don't really think so. I don't think that Snip 4 was intentionally trying to sign his followers up to something that he knew was shady. I don't think of him as that type of guy. Now, will I go out on a limb and say 100% that he didn't know? No, I'm not going to say that. But anybody that got caught up in that Bit Petite thing, listen, I have a saying. Slow crypto is better than no crypto. Yes, that's from a rap song. I can't recall. It's Lil Wayne. That's Lil Wayne saying. But he said slow paper. But slow crypto is better than no crypto. What do I mean by that? I'd rather get into a position, right, with one Bitcoin, let's just say one Bitcoin for the easy math, right, and make 10% in 2 weeks, right, than jump into something like a BitConnect, Bit Petite, or something like that with grandiose hopes and wishes of something that's not realistic. And if you get into something like that, you have nobody to blame but yourself. So anything that I talk about on this channel, it is not a recommendation for you to go buy it. Yes, I am very particular about things that I talk about on this channel. And that's just because, because I know that you guys possibly look at me as somebody who has a good opinion. So I don't want to do anything shady. That's why I don't do all of the ICOs that, they come in, they try to get their ICO review. I don't do them because no matter how much I say this is a paid advertisement, I'm not involved in it, just because I'm talking about it, people may look into it. So yeah, let's move on from that. But watch out for these guys, these scams, guys. If you do get scammed, you cannot blame anybody. Everybody in the chat, go hit that like button, go share this out, and hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And let's get into the next discussion. The next discussion is how low can altcoins go? How low can altcoins go? Now I've been thinking lately, there's a few things that can happen. Okay, let me, Jizzy Max says, unless Bit Petite was paying Snip 4. Like I said, I don't think they were directly paying him necessarily, but with these programs, they get referral links. All right. Now they get referral links. I give you my referral link, $100,000 worth of money flows into my referral link. I get $10,000. So even if I deposited $100 and I put my referral link out, I lost $100 in Bitpetite, but I made $10,000 off my subscribers. So, I mean, but I don't think he's not getting paid. That's why it's better to hold your own crypto. That's why it's better to be invested into actual cryptocurrencies. Regal Coin, BitConnect, all of these things. A lot of them have very little proof that they're actually using a blockchain for anything. All right. You just got to expect this. And if you are willing to take the risk to jump out there and put your money into these things, that's what you're doing. So in my opinion, a better strategy than that, if you're willing to do that, right, a better strategy would be to invest that same amount of money into a low cap altcoin that you think has upside. Put it in there, forget about it for 6 months to a year, come back. Because if you put your money into Bitpetite, or you put your money into, because listen guys, I've done a bunch of these. I've done Genesis Mining, I've done BitClub Network, I've done things, multi-level marketing and all that kind of stuff with things that have nothing to do with cryptocurrency. And I'm going to tell you that the only way that you make real money from is from me convincing you to sign up under me. That's the only way. All right, and I don't want to talk about that anymore. But quickly, how low can altcoins go? In my opinion, altcoins can go a little bit lower, but they're at funny places right now. And what I mean by funny places is they're at levels where I think they will continuously dip below and then snap back above. And the reason that we're seeing this dip below these levels, these very strong levels, and then this snap back above, is because a lot of these altcoins are going down simply because of suppression from Bitcoin. They aren't going down because the fundamentals of the altcoin has changed or bad news from the altcoin. It's most of the altcoins are going down simply because of the seesaw effect or the suppression from the upward price movement in Bitcoin. Now, there's a few things that could happen. The Bitcoin price could keep rising, alts could keep sinking, all right? And then the Bitcoin snapshot could happen, right? Now, after the Bitcoin snapshot happens, there's a few things that can happen. Bitcoin could hold its price, and then we could get a snapshot 2x Bitcoin that is worth, let's say, $1,000, $1,500, right? Or we could get a snapshot, right? And then after the snapshot, we literally see a lot of the money from Bitcoin and the mining power from Bitcoin switch over to 2x. So it's not more so of a free money situation like how the other ones were, where Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold held a lot of its value, all right? And then the fork happened, and then you just got another coin that was worth 500 or 150. With the 2x, what possibly could happen is the fork could occur, and a lot of the value and a lot of the hash power from Bitcoin itself could actually go over to Bitcoin 2x. So this would not be a free money situation. In that situation, I think that that's a positive situation for altcoins, because I think people are going to be looking to exit Bitcoin. All right. And they're going to be looking to exit Bitcoin and jump into things that could possibly give them a lot of upside. So that's very positive for alts. Another thing that could happen is the Bitcoin price could keep going up until the snapshot. The snapshot could happen. After the snapshot happens, the 2x price could pump, like how we saw initially with Bitcoin Cash. The 2x price could pump, sucking more value out of alts, and then it could dump, pushing the Bitcoin price even higher. I don't think that one's going to happen. So what I'm looking for from Bitcoin Cash, from for the next few weeks leading up to the 2x fork, is I'm looking for Bitcoin to either go up in value, we get the snapshot, and a lot of the value goes over to 2x, creating a panic situation where people are selling off their 2x and selling off their Bitcoin to get into alts. Yeah, that's what I'm possibly looking for. But no matter what I'm looking for, I have a bias already, or I have a bias that I'm looking to form, and my bias is that alts are ready to move up. Now, all I need is confluence, and you guys know that I'm a big promoter, and I talk about confluence a lot. Everybody, go hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share this out. I talk about confluence a lot. What is confluence? Confluence is multiple reasons that you think something's going to happen. So I already have a bias formed where I think possibly the altcoin market is ready to bounce. Since I think the altcoin market is ready to bounce, I need confluence. And some of you may say confluence isn't, the definition of confluence is an area where two rivers meet. All right. That's what the basic, but as far as a trading and look at it from a trading standpoint, I'm looking for multiple reasons that the market is going to meet up and do what I think it's going to do. So taking the river analogy and just focusing it towards more so of a trading and cryptocurrency mind frame. So I need confluence. I need multiple reasons why the market is going to go in the direction that I think it's going to go into. So that's what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for multiple reasons, confluence in the next few days with these altcoins. But I do think alts can go a little bit lower. But a lot of them are, like I said, I'm going to say this again before we get into the cryptocurrency chasers analysis. There's a delay on this video. So please put all of your coins that you want to be reviewed in the chat box and we'll get to them. We're not going to get to all of them, but we're going to do a few of them and then we're going to get out of here. All right, so yeah, man, we need to. I need multiple reasons. So one of the multiple reasons would be the technicals. If the technicals remain constant, so if we get continuous consolidation along these strong levels of support for altcoins, that's one reason. All right. Another reason could be leading up to the fork, we see multiple pops in just different altcoins, signaling that the whole market, that people are starting to sell off their swing position trades within Bitcoin and possibly jumping back into alts before the snapshot to get that early move. All right. And that's a risk that you're going to have to take with these these next few weeks. You're going to have to ask yourself, is it more profitable for me to get the SegWit 2X coins, or is it more profitable for me to jump out of Bitcoin? All right. And now, mind you, this is only with your trading account. This isn't with all the Bitcoin you have. Do not ever make moves like this with all the Bitcoin you have. I'm a seasoned trader. Like there are very few situations that panic me, really. And I don't even do that. I do not make moves with my long-term holding Bitcoin and my trading Bitcoin. And I don't make moves with all of my Bitcoin. I make moves with portions of it. All right. So you're going to have to ask yourself, would it be more profitable for me to jump out of out of Bitcoin before the snapshot, get a head start into my favorite altcoins that have tanked a lot, and then let's possibly take the coin flip to see if after the snapshot, if we get a sell-off and we get a pump in a lot of these coins. Because remember what happened after Bitcoin Cash, guys. If you were looking at the chart after the altcoin chart after Bitcoin Cash, it was going crazy. It went crazy. Cryptherapy says Jason and 4 knew or is just plain dumb. I don't think he knew. I think he just got a little excited, you know, and that's another thing, you know. He's not a trader or an investor. So we all see that even the guys that we watch on YouTube and we get advice from, if they're not traders and investors, you'll be able to see and look back in their videos and see times when they had FOMO, you know, times when they didn't DYOR, you know. So even the bigger names we'll get to see that way. I don't think that he did this on purpose, though. I really don't. Can we please stop talking about the IRS and all kind of weird stuff? So since you guys aren't putting, okay, Monero, I'll do Monero. You guys aren't putting your altcoins, so I'm gonna assume that you guys have already panic sold your alts, and that's why you're not wanting me to talk about them today. Okay, no wonder. All right. So you guys are very familiar. Well, you guys are getting familiar. Some of you have been around for a while and are familiar. I like to start on a higher time frame. All right. Now, Monero is one of the cryptocurrencies that I called for people to watch within the next few months, within the next month or so, the next 2 months. I personally think that Monero is way oversold. All right, I could put up an RSI and all that stuff on here. Let me just quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna say Monero is definitely oversold. Is in oversold territory here, or getting really close to oversold territory. This is a very good, very good level of support at 1,247,000 Satoshis. So I do like this. The way that I'm treating altcoins right now is I'm looking for strong levels of support with confluence. Confluence, once again, is multiple reasons why I think XMR, let's take XMR for example, multiple reasons why I think XMR is going to go up. So that's how I'm treating alts right now. I personally am not scaling into any more alts right now. I did a lot of scaling into Obsidian, ODN. I got a nice position. I am happy with that. I am going to sit on that for a few months. I do have, I called the Stratus trade. We made about 60 to 70% off the Stratus trade. Got out the Stratus trade. Stratus pulled back, right back into another sweet zone. So I did get back into the Stratus trade, but I'm being very careful about the coins that I'm getting into and how I'm playing these positions. My boy Nog Fresh, I'm gonna do VTC for you. Is the audio good in the video? But I'm still trying to figure out my setup, whether it is I have to keep a delay on or Vertcoin is gonna come down a lot, brother. Well, let me not jump the gun. Calling from right here. All right, we got the bearish engulfing after a parabolic move. We got a bearish engulfing. Now these two candles right here, these two red candles right here, we cannot get price action from moving candles. So this, what does that mean? This candle could go all the way down here, or this candle could go all the way up here. It's still a moving candle. So I can't really call it until it closes. But if I was to jump the gun, I would say that this looks like these two candles look like it's going to form a bullish continuation to the bear side. So I called it from here. When you see these candles on these are my call-ins. So I called this. I called for Vertcoin I called for a more so of a subtle up move, but it went like up. So I called for an up move followed by a sharp down move back into this line. So I wouldn't be looking to get into Vertcoin for a while. And if I do have profits in Vertcoin, I would probably look to take them off the table and look to reposition after the Bitcoin 2x hard fork. Vertcoin is one of the ones, in my opinion. I personally don't see the fundamentals, the huge side of the fundamentals, but from a technical standpoint, there's a lot of money to be made with Vertcoin. There's a lot of YouTubers talking about it. There's a lot of hype behind it. CNBC Africa is talking about it. So I think next year will be a big year. But that's a lot of the times, that's what you want to get. You want to get the altcoins after they die down. All right. So Mobile Go, Amisa Go, all of these coins, they're hot right now, right? They're gonna, once they don't have major up moves, they're gonna move sideways, and people are gonna start to sell them to jump into other better performing alts at the time. That's when you want to scoop in. So let this die down. Let this die down, And I can almost guarantee it's going to die down because of the whole 2x situation. That's going to kill everything. Let this die down. And after the 2x fork, we may be down here, which I have already called for. All right. So that was for my boy Knock Fresh. Yeah, salute, Knock, salute. EOS, I can't do EOS, and I can't do EOS. Oh, can I do EOS? Matter of fact, I can do EOS. I'm bugging. Oh, I'm gonna turn the volume off. It's getting in my way right now. EOS, if you wanted to get into EOS, the candle to get into EOS was these two candles right here. Or what I would have did was I would have had my support and resistance drawn up. Once I would have got these 3 consecutive smaller bearish candles on my support, I would have gotten a closer look on a lower time frame, and I would have tried to make an entry onto this green candle. But since that time has passed, I would say right now EOS is a definite no buy. Why? Because right here, this is a place of pullback. This is a place of pullback. Let me see. Yeah. We got a few places where it could easily pull back. Right there. But the immediate one is right here, which it hasn't closed above yet. Like I said, when you're doing your technical analysis, guys, I forget his name. I was just watching this video the other day, but he brought this point up in his video that I've been trying to stress this point to people all the time. You don't have to be a trader. You do not have to want to trade cryptocurrencies to learn technical analysis. You do not have to learn all of the indicators to do the technical analysis. My style of technical analysis is pretty, I would say it's more so basic than a lot of people's because I don't use so many indicators. And that's just because over the time I've learned, I've got my style so down packed that the things that I'm looking for, if I was to turn on an indicator, the indicator would show me that same thing that I'm looking for later. So, sticky situations. But right here, I would wait. So in a situation like this, in a situation where you want to jump into the market, but it has already seen a significant up move near a level of resistance, what I would be looking for is I would be looking for the market to close above this level of resistance. All right. And then for me to get another bullish sign of evidence above this, because the market could easily close above here and then give us a doji. And then the next day we get a powerful downward bearish candle. And then we could come all the way back down to where we started. So, and EOS isn't even a real thing yet. So I would hold my horses on that one. Everybody go hit that like button, guys. What about Tether and Ripple? I'm not going to do Tether because Tether is Tether. That's like you taking $1 out of your pocket and telling me to analyze it. It's $1. I'm not going to do Tether. I'll do Ripple for you though, Chris Cash. I remind you guys, all of this is my opinion. That doesn't mean that any of this is going to happen. All of this is 100% my opinion and from my technicals. All right, so I did Ripple the other day. All right, and see, Ripple was giving us the same situation that I was just talking about. All right, so right here, this is the reason why I called Ripple is not going up right here. I said this, I do not like this. All right, I do not like this. So this, in my opinion, was the start of this continuation downward. So if you took my call to get out here, you saved yourself. You saved yourself about 14%. So I don't like that. But Ripple gave us exactly what I was talking about. The market closed above here, right? So it closed above our level of resistance. But if you were, if you didn't have a solid, I'm not gonna say good because every style of trading has its good parts. But if you don't have a solid trading style, meaning you know what you're gonna do in this situation, you know what you're looking for in this situation, you would have got faked out here. Now, if I was trading this, I would wait for a close above the resistance, right? And I would look for another bullish evidence to the upside. What did it give us? It gave us the close above the resistance. That's step one, but it didn't give us continuous bullish evidence above the level of resistance. And see, this is the part where a lot of people get faked out. People get faked out because they try to force the trade. And what do I mean by force the trade? All right, we got 27 viewers. Everybody go hit that like button, guys. And hopefully we get to the point where I don't got to tell you guys to hit it and you guys just feel like, you know, it's solid content and you guys go and hit it. But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I could have forced the trade right here. Right here, I could have zoomed in, went to a really low level of a really low time frame, 30 minutes, hour, and got a bullish signal from here and jumped in because I was trying to force it. But that's why I like to use the daily, the 4 hour, just to get my overall trend of the strength and whether I think the overall trend is bullish, the overall trend is bearish. You're going to get more consistent and very powerful signals from the higher time frames. Then you use your lower time frames to make entries off of your already formed bias of the higher time frame. So I hope I didn't lose you guys with that one. But it's all about the it's a lot about the terminology as well. Once we get the terminology down packed, yeah. Yes, EOS is still in a year-long ICO. I'm not. Boss lady, what's up? XRZ. I'm short in altcoins. I don't know. I know trading on margin with cryptocurrency it's not the safest thing to do. Oh yeah, XRZ, right? It's not the safest thing to do. I mean, I don't know if I can even look at this. I think maybe it's on Poloniex. Trading cryptocurrency on margin isn't the smartest thing in my opinion. Maybe long Bitcoin. Okay. Shorting cryptocurrency on margin, in my opinion, 95% of the time is a bad idea. Going long cryptocurrency on margin, if your technicals are good, you can make a lot of money. And I've been thinking about doing that lately. Okay. So I'm going to quickly do this one, and we're going to check the comments, and we might call this one a wrap, because I don't want to, I think these videos have been too long for people to even, you know, want to watch them. 2 hours, I'm giving out gold here, but I don't know if you want to sit down for 2 hours, so I want to shorten them up. Oh, XRZ. All right, I do like XRZ here. XRZ is one of the coins that has given us bullish signs, but it hasn't broken out too much. And it's still lower than 50% of the first volume candle, which is one of the things that I do look for and I do like. Because if it gave us bullish signs, let me move this from behind my head. If it gave us bullish signs, right, but it was all the way up here, yeah, it is giving us a bullish sign, but the chances of the market pulling back on us before pushing up are a lot. are very high. And if it pulls back on us from all the way up here, then we could lose a lot and possibly be forced to close the trade just for the market to turn around and go in our direction. So I do like that its current price is lower than 50% of the first volume candle. I also do like that it's not closed in between the moving averages, because when it's closed in between the moving averages, it's hard to tell which way it's going to go. It can go anyway. So I do like that it is below the moving averages. What I do not like is that we have the first formings of a bearish continuation right here. So this candle right here is the first forming candle of a bearish continuation on a 4 hour. Now I cannot do it on the daily time frame because this coin isn't mature enough. So I'm going to be forced to do it on a 4 hour. So the 4 hour, I would say, has the most strength right now for this coin. And since the 4 hour has the most of the strength, and it is giving us signs of a bearish continuation, I'm going to wait. Another positive thing is possibly we have a gap here. All right. So this gap is also the first forming, or the first step in towards giving us a piercing pattern. All right. So now we get a nice piercing pattern in here. That's going to curve my bias towards the upside as well. So depending on how you're going to attack the upcoming Segwit 2x fork would be how it is that you're going to go about this. But I would say that more signs are pointing bullish than bearish for ZRX. Everybody go hit that like button, man. Let me check the stream. We got 25 viewers. All right. All right, let me check the chat, read a couple comments, and then we're going to get out of here, guys. Boss lady, what's up? Michelle, no problem. Cody, I love your format. Loose and easy to listen to. Thank you very much, Cody. I hope you're getting a lot of value from this, and I hope that you subscribe and tune in when we do these. Everybody hit subscribe, hit the bell next to subscribe so you can be notified when we do these. All right. Hey, if you took a big loss already, like I said, guys, continuously more. Also, I keep saying this. If you've already taken a big loss in alts, you may have to hold on, right? You may have to hold on to your alts, right? And then, you know, curbing your FOMO of missing out on the 2x coin, all right? And you will be able to, you know, reposition and get 2x coins afterwards if that's what you're really into. No point in panic selling. Let me check the chat one more time and then we'll get out of here. All right, guys. While I appreciate having you all here with me, I really do. Please hit that like button. It helps other people find the stream, find the chase, and, you know, build a community here. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseThatCoin. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and all of that. And I appreciate having you all here with me. I will be in the chat box when the live stream is done, so we could chop it up there as well. And keep chasing that coin, ladies and gentlemen.